My name is Sharon Orlowski, and I would like to extend a very warm welcome to the Polish Museum of America's 36th Summer Gala. This year's Spirit Award recipient is the Polish American Chamber of Commerce. Congratulations. We thank all of our members and guests for their continued support and commitment to the Polish Museum of America. It is with this commitment that this institution thrives. Our staff is an incredible group and have an undying passion for the Polish Museum. Their work is for our past, our present, and our future generations in preserving our heritage and our history. I would like to take a moment to thank all of my committees and volunteers. My sincere thanks for everything. Couldn't have done it without you. So please enjoy your dinner and dancing this evening. We do still have a silent auction that will be set up out in the foyer. And it's my honor to introduce Mr. Joe Drobot. He's the chairman of the board of the PRCUA. Mr. Drobot.
Welcome everyone. It's wonderful to see such an enthusiastic group of people here supporting the Polish Museum of America. It is absolutely heartwarming. I've been asked to sing both the American and the Polish national anthems, so we will begin with the Polish anthem first. Jeszcze Polska nie zginęła, kiedy my żyjemy, co nam obca przewoddziała, szablon odbierzemy. Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, ziemi włoskiej do Polski, za twoim przewodem złączył się z narodem. Marsz, marsz Dąbrowski, ziemi włoskiej do Polski, za twoim przewodem złączył się z narodem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Big honor for me to introduce our invocation, the Reverend Stanisław Czarnecki, Campus Ministry of Loyola Academy.
Good evening and dobry wieczór. Dobry wieczór. So first of all, thank you for the invitation, and I am very proud and honored to be here with you at this beautiful Café La Cave to celebrate 36th Summer Gala with the Polish Museum of America. This Summer Ball, as we well know, is the PMA's largest yearly fundraising event, with all proceeds benefiting the museum. So it is good to be here tonight for each of us to support such a noble institution. Established in Chicago in 1935, the Polish Museum of America is the center of our ethnic heritage and remains the nation's only institution of its kind, dedicated to the preservation and promotion of Polish American culture through a wide variety of educational programs and exhibits. Let us therefore this evening thank God for such a beautiful treasure we have here in the Chicago area for over 80 years. Let us thank also good and generous people who have contributed to the preservation of Polish and Polish American heritage and culture. As we can read in the Bible, in the Acts of the Apostles, it is more blessed to give than to receive. So may God bless each of us this beautiful evening. Bless all our guests, bless our dances, and bless this delicious food. So we pray together. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts, which we are about to receive, from thy bounty, through Christ our Lord. Amen. God bless you, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you. Smacznego I dobrej zabawy.
The Consul of the Republic of Poland in Chicago, Robert Rusiewski.
President Robot, President Owsiany, Director Kot, President Morzy. First of all, I'd like to thank you for the invitation to the 36th Summer Ball of the Polish Museum in America. Coming to the podium, I was trying to answer quickly several questions that I had asked myself. And I'm going to switch to Polish in a moment. The reasons are, we're gathered at the event of the Polish Museum of America. The Polish American Chamber of Commerce will be recognized tonight, and most, if not all of you, are Polish or Polish Americans. So I feel it's justified enough to switch to Polish in a moment. What I'm going to say, what I'm going to share with you is a few thoughts and reflections of who I am and who I think you are. Of course, I am a government officer. Years ago, I did a completely different job. So I can easily find several answers to the questions, who am I? But I asked myself a question, who I was here in this event. And the most appropriate answer for me is I'm a Pole from Poland, surrounded by Polish Americans, of whom I had heard stories since I was a little child. So I have some awareness of what you've done, what your ancestors had done before you. The Polish Museum is one of the centers of what you've been doing over the decades, if not the centuries. And Polish Museum is a treasure is the base, is the skeleton of, is the spirit of Polish Americans. It's your background, it's your most important value. At the same time, Polish American Chamber of Commerce, as one of the leading organizations, which by the way is going to be recognized tonight, is the blood of the Polish American society community, like many other organizations, like many other people who don't think it's enough to earn a living, but also want to share with others, want to build something. So it's a very, very nice combination. The center of heritage plus the present day activity. So congratulations to the Polish Museum and to the Polish American Chamber of Commerce for this nice combination tonight. So now I'm going to switch to Polish.
Thank you, Council from Poland. Thank you so much. Now I'd like to introduce the President of the Polish Museum of America, Richard Owsiany.
Good evening, and welcome to the 36th Annual Summer Gala. You know, the Polish Museum of America is a very special place. Whether you are a first-time visitor or a returning visitor, whether you're staff or a volunteer, whether you're a member or an officer, young or old, the museum is a point of connection. It's a connection to our past. It is a connection to our heritage and history. It is a connection to who we are as Poles. The museum tells a story. It's our story. Through our exhibits, events, and activities, the museum speaks about our struggles, our triumphs, our causes, our artistic invention, our faith, our endeavors, and our rich cultural heritage. It's a story that needs to be told, but not only for Polish Americans, but for people of other ethnicities, races, and creeds. The museum expresses where we have come from and the path that our heritage has laid down for us, and more importantly, for our future generations. We have been given a great privilege and stewardship in ensuring that the Polish Museum of America continues in its role of preserving our past to benefit the future.
Muzeum Polskie w Ameryce to perła należąca do nas wszystkich. To klejnot, o który się staramy. Przez to, że jesteście z nami, tak jak powiedział to pan konsul, pokazaliście, że zależy wam na kolekcji Muzeum Polskiego. Nasza wspólna troska to walka o właściwe przechowywanie naszych zbiorów, o ich poprawną konserwację, o to, aby muzeum trwało, miało ten genialny zespół pracowników, abyśmy byli wśród osób, które troszczą się, czyli was, mecenasów, członków wieczystych, naszych wspaniałych białych kruków, na kulturalnej mapie Stanów Zjednoczonych i świata. Drodzy Państwo, dziękujemy wam za to, że jesteście z nami i miejmy nadzieję, że to, kim jesteśmy, jacy jesteśmy, że nasza historia, tak jak nasze motto muzealne, zostanie przechowywana, nasza przeszłość dla naszych przyszłych pokoleń. Dbajmy o to wszyscy. Miejmy nadzieję, że muzeum będzie świeciło jasnym blaskiem. Gratuluję Polish American Chamber of Commerce. Gratuluję tego, że wspieracie nas. Gratuluję, że istniejecie w tak witalny sposób. A wam wszystkim, drodzy Państwo, dziękuję z serca, od nas z Muzeum Polskim, za to, że trwacie przy nas.
For over 80 years, the Polish Museum of America has been presenting our Polish cultural, historical, and artistic heritage. This would not be possible without the support of our members, volunteers, staff, and donors, and all of you here tonight. And for that, Bóg zapłać. Please raise your glass in a toast to Polonia's treasure, the Polish Museum of America. Wznieśmy toast za muzeum polskie w Ameryce. Smacznego! Polish Museum of America in 1979. And to this day, we uphold that tradition, and we are extremely grateful to the individuals who contribute and make our mission possible. As some of you may know, we receive donations throughout the year. For the annual Polish Museum of America Gala, we specifically request donations at certain levels. And tonight we'd like to acknowledge those donations by those certain levels. At the Pink Poppy, we'd like to recognize the Copernicus Foundation, Hubert Churomski, President.
I get a rose too. Ladies and gentlemen, the Polish Museum has been in our family and our life for a long, long time. The Copernicus Foundation is proud, very proud in representing and helping in any way we can. We are promising to do a lot together and try to keep the traditions of Polonia alive. There's a lot of people we mentored. Don Versen, one of my mentors in this organization. Joseph Drobot, which is one of the best things that's ever happened to the Polish Roman Catholic Union and this museum. And Richard, you're going to take this to the next level, because this museum is going to be twice the size, twice as big. And on behalf of my wife, Lori, and myself, I'd like to make another donation to the museum.
Thank you. Thank you, Hubert. Our next donor, Bożena Hasztakiewicz, President of the Legion of Young Polish Women.
Yes, I will say something. Karen, or who's okay. On behalf of the Legion of Young Polish Women, we are privileged to be able to be giving money to the museum, the Polish Museum of America. The Legion has been doing this for many, many years. When we were all little children, they're not even here, the Legion was giving money to the Polish Museum. And we do want to continue it. I have with me is our queen this year, Alexandria Windsor, and this is who will be, this is our future, is our young ladies, and of course our young gentlemen too. So we are privileged to give you this money, Richard.
Thank you, Bożena. I'd like to make a note that the Legion of Young Polish Women every year lists their donors, and for their 70th anniversary, they listed all their donations for 75 years. And the #1 position in all their donations was the Polish Museum of America. And Bożena, we are extremely grateful to the Legion and their support for the last 75 years. Thank you very much. Someone that couldn't be here tonight has been supporting the museum for many, many years. We receive her donation like clockwork. Deborah Greenlee, who is from Texas, has been a supporter of the museum for many years. We appreciate her support and her donations over the years. Again, she could not be here tonight, but we will definitely make sure that she receives our wishes for the support she's given us for many, many years. Moving on, I'd like to recognize Victoria Ganatsky and Lee Wesley. Vicki is our secretary for the board and has been so outstanding in terms of the work she's done for helping the museum. We'd like to recognize Vicki and Wesley for their contribution to the museum. Next, we'd like to recognize Małgorzata Pałka, who made a donation in memory of her daughter, Justyna. Many of you know the tragic story behind Justyna and her untimely death, but Małgorzata keeps her daughter's memory alive, and we are extremely grateful that Małgorzata has made the museum a charitable donation on behalf of Justyna.
Polecam wszystkim moją książkę, mojej córce. Dziękuję bardzo.
Our next donor, Mark and Anna Sokolowski. What can be said about Anna and Mark? They've been our supporters for many, many years. We are grateful for their help, their support, and their financial donation to the museum. Someone who's not a stranger to the Polish Museum and the Polish Roman Catholic Union. They've been supportive of the museum for many, many years. Mr. and Mrs. Don Viersen. Also, we'd like to recognize John and Antoinette Trella-Schoen, who have been very supportive and have reached the level of Biały Kruk in supporting the Museum of the Museum of Polish America. At the same time, we'd like to also recognize the Polish Genealogical Society of America. You know, the Genealogical Society sits on our board and has for years supported our museum by making an annual donation to the Summer Gala. Thank you very much. Someone that couldn't be here tonight, he's our legal counsel, Edmund Gronkiewicz, who has a medical condition that prohibits him from attending the event tonight. But Edmund does a lot of work for us behind the scenes, and as well has generously donated to the level of Biały Kruk. We also like to recognize the Polish Women's Alliance. You know, the Polish Women's Alliance has been with the Polish Museum since the 1930s. You know, because of the PWA, you know, the Puławskie Savannah, the Batowski painting sits in our museum. In addition to that painting, many, many other items and donations have been received by the PWA. We are extremely grateful for their support over close to 80 years of support and financial donations.
And the donation from Polish Women's Alliance came personally from Virginia Sikora, the honorary president and the president of the PACCF Foundation this year. So she deserves the credit.
Thank you very much. And finally, least but not last, the organization that made this all possible. You know, in 1935, when the museum began operations under the direction of Mieczysław Hyman, there would be no museum without the Polish Roman Catholic Union. Without their support, financial support in making sure that an institution was organized and available for Poles to be able to come and see and visit and understand their Polish heritage, tonight we would not be possible. I'd like to ask the officers, President Joseph Drobot, Vice President Misha Yamiński, and Treasurer James Robaczewski, thank them for their outstanding support of the Polish Museum, of which we are extremely, extremely grateful. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, the museum does a lot of work. It spends a lot of time and a lot of effort in making sure that we preserve our past and make sure that that preservation of that past is available for our generations today and future generations. You know, without the generous support of the individuals standing up here, without your support tonight, that would not be possible. On behalf of the board of directors, the officers, the staff, we thank you with our open hearts, and we encourage you to keep on supporting the museum so that it exists for another 80 years. I do have a very, very sad note to announce tonight. We've had a tremendous individual pass this morning. We have had her support for many, many years. She's been an unbelievable individual who's come to anything we've always asked for. She's always been there. As some of you may have known or may not know, Kasia Bobet, who is the owner and president of Kasia's Pierogies, passed away yesterday. Tremendous loss for our community, tremendous loss for the business community, and a tremendous, tremendous loss for the Polish Museum. Thank you very much for our donors, and we hope that you will continue your support, and we hope that anybody else out there will continue supporting the Polish Museum. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, the silent auction is still on, as well as our museum wish list. If you are able to, after our program here, we'd like you to please come out and look at the items that are available and sign up for any items that may interest you. Awardees over the past 27 years, 28 years have shown that the support that they provide the museum, as well as showing the support of the Polish American community, is vital. This year's awardee is no different. The Polish American Chamber of Commerce was established in 1994 as a not-for-profit organization and was incorporated in the state of Illinois as a business association. The PACC provides the means through which businesses can work together for the benefit of all. The PACC is dedicated to promoting and supporting the members and business interests, building collegial relations, and facilitating commercial contacts. As a voice for the Polish American businessmen and businesswomen in the metropolitan Chicago area, the PACC's goal is to serve the best interests of its members and to help influence dedication and actions that can improve economic vitality. Membership of the PAC is composed of individuals, businesses, and organizations concerned with the socioeconomic climate of the Chicago area community. The Chamber prides itself in its growing list of members, drawn from the retail, commercial, and industrial businesses, as well as from those involved in the professional and entrepreneurial activities. The Chamber is at the forefront in encouraging and promoting domestic and foreign trade to benefit its members and community and the state of Illinois. Its goals include advancing its members' business and enhancing trade relations between the United States and Poland. The PACC financially supports two outstanding children-oriented charities, Yasmin and You Can Be My Angel Foundation, as well as the Polish Museum of America. Ladies and gentlemen, I take great pride in awarding the 2016 Spirit Award to the Polish American Chamber of Commerce.
Well, thank you, everyone. You know, this is such a great honor, and I'm going to make this quick because I think all of us want to do a little bit of dancing here, right? We don't want to sit around. So, again, thank you. What an honor for the Polish American Chamber of Commerce to receive this award, the 2016 Polish Spirit Award from the Polish Museum of America. As the president of the Polish American Chamber of Commerce, I accept this award on behalf of the Chamber, but I want to take the opportunity to acknowledge all of the PACC members who are present here this evening. So I'm going to actually ask them to come up here. So hello, board members, because I want everyone to know who our board members are. And I think that's really important. I do want to also specifically introduce some of our executive board members. We have Mr. Sławek Wysocki. We have Mr. Marek Kowalczyk, as well as we have Ms. Agnieszka Baszczyk, who is very familiar to all of you. She's making her way up here. So thank you very much for really making this award possible. An organization cannot magically radiate Polish spirit on its own. It is about the people that are loyal, dedicated, and accountable to the organization. The Polish Museum of America is a living example of individuals that are dedicated to preserving, nurturing, and elucidating Polish history, culture, and tradition beyond just the borders of Chicagoland. I really applaud the Polish Museum of America for that. I know we've been talking about a lot of that here, but this is really coming from an organization that so far has not been familiar with the Polish Museum of America in such detail. And it's been a pleasure over the last 2 years to get to know you much better and to support you. The Polish American Chamber of Commerce and its membership of businesses and entrepreneurs are extremely proud to unequivocally support the Polish Museum of America and its vital work for Polonia. Congratulations to the Polish Museum of America on this wonderful evening, and thank you very much for this award. This is highly appreciated, and this is really an example of a deepening of a relationship between two very vital, two energetic Polish organizations. Thank you. Have a great evening, and let's dance.
shine, having the time of your life. Ooh, see the girl, once that singing is a dancing queen. Long teeth you turn them on, leave the burn and then you're gone. Working out for another, anyone do, you're in the mood for dance. And when you get a chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat on the tambourine, oh yeah. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, once they sing, begin the dancing queen. Begin the dancing queen. Begin the dancing queen.
Just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up.